Altered? We're all wishing you'd been with us months ago. Now we might have a fighting chance at taking back this mountain.
Just tell me how to work the cable car, Captain. I need to get my scientist up to that tower.
Right. Only one small problem. The cable car we control doesn't go to the tower. It goes straight to the heart of the insurgent base. The second you land, you're gonna get swarmed. But if you can wipe out enough of them and take back control of the radio tower car for us, I'll send your scientist across.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey! I'm sorry, it doesn't feel right asking you to do this alone, but after what you pulled off with that volcano...
Look, your men have it rough as it is. I can handle it. Should have seen that.
There's something out there to fear, all right, but we don't know what it is.
Of course, there's still no way to be sure we can track the signal from here, but we have no choice but to try. It's unbelievable, Outrider. The frequency on your hand. You don't know how long I've been looking for this signal. I need to do this, if for nothing else, then at least for Jane. I used to think the trenches were cold. I don't know how these soldiers make it out here day after day.
There's work that needs doing. You keep your distance. We'll keep ours.
Is this your whole company?
There used to be more of us. But something happens to the men up in these hills. We hear voices. Some leave and don't come back. Same for anyone who goes looking for them. But maybe an Altered could have more luck in finding them. Could you lend a hand?
I'll look into it. No promises.
When we first heard the voices, I was almost sure we were all going crazy.
All right, let's play detective. If I was a missing soldier wandering off into the night hearing voices...
Hear me, my children, and know the truth. For thousands of years, our people burrowed in darkness, looking to the skies, longing for stars that beckon to them. We could not hear the voice of the anomaly, could not hear its gentle touch, or witness its and now
here now! We all do! Today, the storm welcomes an apostate into its loving embrace!
How can you listen to this asshole? The anomaly's no god! It's just some electromagnetic planetary shit! It's fucking science, man!
Science cannot save your soul!
I've seen enough. No more dunderheads are falling for your bullshit.
Heresy! Do not let the heretic pass! Do not let the heretic lead you astray!
late, pal. Me and the anomaly already embraced. Can't say it.
it up. Get the fuck out of here. Go!
That's the end of that. I should bring the good news to Captain Dunham.
There's work that needs doing.
Some of my men have begun returning. What happened?
Oh, seems you had yourself a little cult brewing up here. I don't know, this place seems to make people flip their fucking lids.
At least a few made it back alive. Thank you. I don't care how much of your brain. If you don't have a task, you better ask for one, or you're gonna wish you never got rescued.
Need to do this, if for nothing else, then at least for Jane. It's unbelievable, Outrider. The frequency on your hand. You don't know how long I've been looking for this signal. I used to think the trenches were cold. I don't know how these soldiers make it out here day after day. Of course, there's still no way to be sure we can track the signal from here, but we have no choice but to try.
I knew all that stuff Dad used to say about the Outriders wasn't. Thanks again.
I'm on my way across to secure the cable car to the tower.
Good. I'll gather my equipment.
Hold on. I still got the small matter of taking out an entire insurgent base first.
Ah, yes. Well, not much I can help with there. Do try not to die.
Kill that idiot and take the car!
Hey, Zahidi. There's nothing up here but monsters and insurgents, right? Why even bother fighting over these rocks?
Because of that tower. You understand why we built it, right? It was our last hope, our Hail Mary to find that signal. But it never worked, and so without the frequency, it was impossible to track down. The insurgents eventually captured the tower, slaughtered everyone, not even knowing what it was for. This mountain could have been what finally brought us together. Instead, it led to more disappointment.
And after all that, you're still trying. Why?
Because we have to.
No one ever tried flying over the anomaly?
Of course they tried. I mean, back in the day when we had things that could fly. And they dropped like a rock when their electronics flatlined. There is no such thing as over the anomaly, or under, or around. There's just dive for cover in the mud and pray you
Dunham, I'm in sight of the radio tower. Have your people ready to grab that cable car and send Zahidi over.
Waiting on your word, Altered.
Visual on hostile.
Some writing here. What do we have here? Captain, I freed the cable car. It's yours.
Outrider, if your frequency really works, if that radio tower leads us to the signal, if we can contact the Flores, to say this can change everything.
One step at a time, Doc. Let's just get you over here in one piece.
Yes. That would be nice.
Hold it. The signal. That's...
No, we're too far away. There's too much interference from the anomaly to find coordinates. But I have a direction. Damn it.
What is it?
It's either in the forest or somewhere beyond.
What aren't you telling me?
Nobody's ever come back alive from the forest.
Yeah, I figured you're gonna say something like that. Listen. You hear that? Something's under the signal.
Is that a voice?
Whatever it is, let's not keep it waiting. Yakub, prepare the truck. We're heading towards the forest.
Oh, the forest? Of course. Driving into savage, uncharted territory and breathing a fungus that liquefies your organs was on my list of things to do today. You know, if I had a fucking nickel for every time...
Maybe we switch the radio off for a little while.
You know those people that were disappearing? Seems like most of them are back.
These powers. What I can do, none of it makes any fucking sense. Has anyone ever studied an altar or tried to understand why, how?
Opportunities for study aren't exactly lining up. You're the first to offer.
Oh, I'm not offering.
There is one who's known for delving into the secrets of your kind, but not gently. He's an altar notorious for the trail of experiments he's left behind. They call him the Alchemist. Both sides stay far away, but he has a lab somewhere deep in these mountains. If you go looking, be careful. But, of course, I'd be very curious to know what you find.
I'm in. Point the way.
It's insane going to the forest. It's totally insane. You're gonna die, Abraham. The Alchemist is hidden somewhere in these mountain peaks, but I worry you might actually find him. I suspect he's tampering with forces not easily contained. This is unexpectedly positive movement. An actual direction for the signal. I've never been this close before. I'm still interested in whatever you can find out about that alchemist. It's unbelievable, Outrider. The frequency on your hand. You don't know how long I've been looking for this signal. I used to think the trenches were cold. I don't know how these soldiers make it out here day after day. I need to do this, if for nothing else, then at least for Jane.
Looks like the hidden bunker that Edie mentioned. The alchemist must be close.
Set me free, and you will find me surrounded by the ember, the ashes of your charred body.
Using POWs as lab rats. Why am I not surprised? Hey, Zahidi. What else can you tell me about this alchemist?
A couple years ago, I stumbled on some buried reports. Seemed like old President Nyberg was funding the alchemist experiments. They were hoping to make a weapon to use against the insurgents. But whatever it was this alchemist produced, it scared the ECA. The reports were buried, the details classified.
This alchemist spent years experimenting with the anomaly. He was capturing soldiers, nailing them to crosses in the storm, shoving the anomaly right up their asses.
Trying to make them altered? To weaponize them?
No. In the end, I think he was trying to figure out how to reverse it. How to make himself human again.
Don't cry, little girl. Don't cry. There is tranquility in death. Now, sleep. Sleep, little girl. Can you hear me? Can you see? Can smell my ear? The smell of my incinerator limb.
Did I ask you to wrench me from darkness? To make my soul a puppet? Like you were my god! You experimented on me. Like a rodent! And now, you'd shove me back into darkness? No! It is you who shall be known by darkness. And all who claim falsely to be gods!
Zahedi, he's dead. Stabbed with a rebar, then burned all to hell. Or the other way around.
Insurgents get to him?
No. One of his test subjects, Subject 6. Seems like he survived the alchemist's experiments. And he wasn't too happy about it.
My god. Come on back, Outrider.
Guy's crazier than a soup sandwich.
The alchemist? What did you find?
No answers. I'm just another insane fuck who paid the price for his questions.
The anomaly provides us with questions and answers. Those questions can easily turn towards obsession. Trust me, I know this. Madmen like that alchemist give